if you're interested in creating this look, watch on. So we are initially just going to prime the skin. Pretty sure you all know how to do that. Whack a bit of cream, rub like no one's business, and if you're lucky you won't go as bright red as I do. And then I'm just going to prep the eyelids with a bit of eyelid primer as well, and get that all nicely rubbed in. And then after that we're going to put our foundation on. I'm going to put it on with a beauty blender, and then basically just bounce that into the skin just to make sure it's all nicely in there. There we are, looking all nice and matte. So I just want to put a little bit of shape to my face. It's mostly going to be about the eyes and underneath the eyes, but I just need to give the rest of the face a bit of shape, so I'm just putting a tiny bit of contour on, nothing uber bright or anything like that, and then just blending it all out. And then just getting another brush and basically just making sure it's looking all blended together. Then I'm going to set everything with a bit of translucent powder, just to make sure that it's not going to budge, and so that my eyeshadow and everything will stay nicely on there. Okay, so I'm going to basically be setting underneath my eyes, or baking, whatever the hell you want to call it. So there's going to be a lot of brightly coloured eyeshadows, so I recommend you do that. So I had to make the yellow into a foil because it was quite difficult for you to see the actual brightness of it. And then I'm going to put a very neon bright orange on with that as well, just basically pat it all in. And here comes pink, so yeah, putting some pink just at the outer edges, and then blending like nobody's business just so it's not so streaky, and it looks like it all basically flows into one another a bit better. Okay, so here is some green. Now unfortunately I didn't really intend to make a video when I did this in the first place. It was not such a long video, so when I kind of did this you might not be able to see all underneath my eyes unfortunately, but here comes the blue in there, and you couldn't see anything in that eye, so I show you this one. So there's some nice bright purple going into there, so that'll be the last of the 6 kind of unicorn colours. And then after that I want to start working underneath my eyes really, so let's wipe away all that kind of baking powder, and we're going to start on the brows. So I use 3 different pinks on here, so I just use basically lip liners and just doing the lightest, and then moving on to kind of the medium pink, just defining the brown a little bit more. And finally moving on to the very last one, and this is the darkest one, just on the tail ends. I've made them mostly my own shape, but a little bit more emphasised, and I realised at this point that brows are not quite even. They're definitely sisters, not twins at this point. So yeah, just kind of evening them out a little bit more. And then a bit of eyeliner. So I've got this is a purple eyeliner. It's not super bright or anything, it's just to kind of give my face a little bit more shape, well, my eyes a bit more shape. So this is on to the fun part now, and this is basically me doing all of the rainbow seeping out, all of the corruption coming out. So I'm basically just going to start with a light outline on that kind of purple section there, and just basically I'm tracing a guideline for me so I know where to go in, and just making sure that it looks all right before I kind of do more. And yeah, as I said, a lot of the stuff that I do down here you won't be able to see so well, sorry, so there's going to be a lot of skipping backwards and forwards, and it's basically really time consuming, so I've cut lots and lots of sections out. And then basically I made a foil of the eyeshadow, and now I'm just going in and kind of deepening everything up a little bit. So here comes the blue, and it's just the same, kind of get that guideline in there and then kind of foil it up and just emphasise everything a bit more. And yeah, just there is little bits of excess, not too much fallout, so I just kind of wipe all the excess off. So that's the blue on, nice and kind of shiny blue. Here comes the green, so there's one eye and the other done. I did want it to be quite a light green, not a dark green. I literally chose the brightest pink lipstick that I owned, and I put that all over my lips, made I'm sure everyone makes these weird faces when they do lipstick. And then what I did is I literally took a bit of dark plum lipstick and outlined the edges of it, started putting a little bit of corruption lines on either side of the corner of the mouth. And after this I still wanted a bit more kind of shape and texture to my face, so I put some highlight on. I didn't want to completely ruin all the work that I just done, so it's a bit and not too much. And then some mascara. Okay, so I've basically put in some more work in my eyebrows now that I've kind of got most of it in there. I just wanted to tie everything together a bit more, so they've got little lines of corruption, and I thought I just wanted to outline basically the crease in the eye, just to I just fancy doing it, to be frank, and a little bit of kind of pink corruption in there. So I blended that all out, got my hair down, got some falsies on. And then my little homemade unicorn horn, and that is the finished look basically. So yeah, that is a corrupted unicorn. I hope you've enjoyed it and have fun if you do it.
Young ones, but we live for it, we die for it, we